How are we all?
Yeah, all good.
I'm not too bad. Should we start on the new song? Because that's obviously the focus of the much media presentation for you guys. Are you happy to finally have it out there?
Yes, very happy. We've had it for way too long.
I felt we were sat on that song. Well, all of the songs really, but it's been a long time coming. Yeah, it's nice.
So how long have you been? Because I was reading it's a new record label. Is that right?
Yeah.
Are you guys kind of first on it, or are there a few other bands on it?
Yeah, we're the first, like the sort of debut release for them.
It's Guy Lacey. Who we're friends with, who's kind of branched out and wants to do his own stuff, like started his own record label, and we had the honour of working with him. It was very nice.
I must be quite excited. So did you already have the EP in the bag before you kind of made the deal, or
we had all the EP recorded. We were going to self-release it, I think, weren't we?
Yeah, we recorded it last March.
That's when we started recording it.
I think we had everything finished by like
the middle of the year, was it?
August. Like that. It took a long time just getting all the bits together because we recorded with our friend Matt down in Cardiff, and not for lack of trying. It was just sort of like a lot of stuff we wanted to be just right, so it took as long as it took. And then when did we speak to Lacey first?
Well, Aaron got in touch with him, didn't he? Well, how long ago he spoke to you, didn't he, first?
It was like a couple of months ago, whenever we had that meeting.
Yeah.
And then he kind of was like, I want to like work with you guys, and we're like, oh right, okay. We'd never met him before, and we're like, sound.
But he's been really good there, to be fair. Like, he's just sorted out everything out for us.
I think that was probably March.
Yeah.
Mid-March, something like that.
Yeah.
Just before the video, really.
But you've had an album, an EP sitting for nearly over a year then? Did you say last
over a year? Yeah.
We didn't want to, because like we're very aware that when you drop things is very important, and you don't want to be dropping anything just before Christmas.
Yeah, and we don't want to rush it either. We want to make sure it's right. Like, there's no point in spending so much time on a song and releasing it, being, oh god, I wish only we'd done this kind of thing.
Yeah, so the video that we released, we were discussing that with Aaron for a couple of months before that was filmed, and we wanted to make sure that everything in that was sort of in place before we even started thinking about when we wanted to release it, because like we wanted everything to sort of be as I don't know, just right,
polished.
Yeah, exactly.
We wanted to make sure we had enough kind of stuff ready to kind of give out there to people, because this is like, obviously the EP is called This Is Havelocke. We wanted to kind of this be our stamp, and like this is all this stuff we've been working on. This is all what we've got. So it's taken as long as it's taken. It's taken a long time, but like I think we're all very happy with the point we're at now.
The idea was to just make a big splash.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think that's one of the advantages potentially of the way the industry is because I'm assuming you guys are all kind of working or studying or whatever in between.
Yeah.
Like you haven't got that time to think about it. Do you know what I mean? It's like the whole thing. It's the whole thing with the Evil Dead. Like because they were doing that on the weekends, it becomes this completely different project because they've got time to kind of go away and go, we can do this, we can do that kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the album itself, obviously, the first track off the album, obviously, has set a specific tone. Are we expecting more of that similar tone, or how does the album go in terms of?
There's a lot of different elements, I guess. I think that track kind of envelops everything in one, but I'd say there's loads of different bits and bobs. Like we kind of have a wide sort of array of influences. There's a couple of songs that are similar to that, and then there's ones that aren't.
Yeah.
Basically.
I think because me and Owen write everything, and I think this, in terms of like the music, I suppose you do all the drums and everything. But
you
music-wise, we write everything, and I think this EP was sort of like split down the middle. So there's 2 songs that I wrote, and there's 2 songs that Owen wrote. If you know us quite well, you can probably pick out which ones are which. But like there's still, because we are influenced by very similar things.
You have very similar influence.
But then, I think it's sort of diverse enough that you can listen to it and you can hear all the different types of music that
I can hear a riff and really be like, you wrote that, actually.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So do you think? Because I looked at the influence and listened to the song a couple of times on the way home from work, and I couldn't actually. The influences that you've got kind of listed on your website, they weren't the kind of feelings I was getting from that song. Like I was picking up on, like I felt there's, you know, like a funeral for a friend type vibe and stuff like that. Is that what you...
A lot of people say we sound like Funeral for a Friend, and weirdly, I wouldn't say they're really an influence.
No, I mean, I listened to my share of Funeral for a Friend when I was growing up. I don't think you did.
No, but I wouldn't say like it's a bad thing. Like I like them, but there's a lot of bands that I don't know if it's just like we happen to sort of fall into this sort of sound that is similar to them.
Yeah.
I think sometimes it's a case of, like, there's so many bands that we're influenced by that are actually influenced by a lot of other bands that we like. So maybe it's just like naturally, as they've been influenced to do this sort of thing, we've also been influenced to do the same. I really don't know.
To be fair, we struggle to describe what we're like. Like we don't know. We don't know. When people say, "What do we sound like?" I can't tell them.
It is a horrible question, isn't it? At the end of the day, to a certain extent, you don't want to have a stock answer for that because you don't want to be able to go.
You want to be kind of pinned into like genre.
Yeah, you want to be able to sound like you, that's what you want to be. Looking at kind of shows and stuff like that, the EP release party, that must be one that you're really looking forward to.
Yeah. We messaged. The first place we thought when we thought we wanted to have an EP release show was Church, and it's, I don't know if you know Church or it's basically this big like kind of arcade bar / tattoo studio.
Yeah, like it's like a vegan restaurant crossed with like an old arcade crossed with a bar.
It's just
it's really cool.
It's just
all
like
the decor is like church themed.
Yeah, it's just like aesthetically it looks amazing. It'll just make like
and they have like the
night so much better.
They have like the rock pop. They have like a night called Preach.
Right.
Every Friday of the month they have like
last
Friday of the month. Yeah, they have like rock, metal, pop, punk night. We timed it really well to be fair because we've got the EP release show followed by that, so it all kind of came together really nicely.
Yeah. We approached them thinking the worst they could do is say no.
Yeah, well, they'll game for it, won't they?
Because it's definitely the sort of vibe that we want to go for.
Yeah, it's literally like the best place.
It's the home of Drop Dead as well.
Yeah,
it's like everything that we sort of grew up with. All in one place, and lots of nice food.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't. You got if there's good catering, it's always going to be a good game.
The food is ridiculous there as well. Like it's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of obviously growing up, you're from Sheffield.
We grew up in Chesterfield, but we've lived in Sheffield for the last. Me got 6 years. You guys 7, 8 years.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So
honorary Sheffield is.
Honorary Sheffield.
Yeah.
It's close. Well, it's not really, I suppose. It's Chesterfield's Derbyshire, so it's...
Yeah, well, on the borderline.
It's a controversial view, is it?
Yeah.
I mean, on your Spotify, obviously, you've got the other single, Dogma.
Yeah.
Are we kind of going... Are we expecting kind of that to grow? Are we going for big album release, or are we going for a couple of singles to kind of...
We sort of toyed with the idea of just doing singles, but I think because we had this sort of like crop of music that all came up at the same time, we sort of thought it makes sense to go ahead and release that as an EP.
Yeah, that was the original plan, wasn't it?
I wonder.
We've got a lot of other stuff. We're pretty much constantly writing, and I think we've got a couple of songs we're really happy with, which I think we're sort of like obviously following this EP and like the whole like campaign around that. I think we're planning maybe to do some singles, so probably towards the end of the year or next year.
I think it makes sense. Like a lot, like the music industry is so hard nowadays, and people, if you put like even a 4-track EP out, a lot of people will listen to 2 of the songs. Like keep releasing singles. It's like people will listen to it. A full album, I think it's hard to keep people engaged nowadays.
Yeah.
You can't have to like drip feed people nowadays with social media and all
you
that.
get onto playlists and stuff.
Exactly.
You can't disappear for too long because people will just
because I mean, if you just keep releasing every kind of few months singles, it kind of keeps people in tune. Like, Havelocke have done another song. Whereas doing an album every year or so, it kind of in that time, when people are fickle, I think
it's all right for someone like much bigger. Because
once people are following you,
they're
fine.
always going to be asking, when's the next thing out? But when you're sort of trying to establish
growing that fan base.
Yeah.
I think it's been the way that the industry's been going for a good couple of years.
Yeah, definitely.
People have got really short attention spans, and I think you've got to, it's like with Instagram algorithms. The more you post, the more people can.
It's just like content, isn't it?
Yeah. But I'm sure you get frustrated with kind of social media algorithms and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think everyone does.
That's the way of the world now, though.
Yeah, exactly. You've got to pay for likes.
Yeah.
Going with some basic questions, because obviously you are quite a new band to the world audience. I mean, how did you come up with the name? Because I just read a quick Google, and Havelocke looks like a flap of leather on the back of a helmet.
I saw this earlier.
That's news to me.
It's also the surname of a classic. What is it, like a classical history person?
There is a real reason. Just right.
I feel like they could be better reasons than us.
Right. Yeah. So originally, we when we were all at uni, we were all sharing a house, and the street that was just next to it was called Havelocke Street, and also the bit that we were on used to be called Havelocke Gardens. Wasn't when we lived there. And it basically came from that, because we all lived there. It was where we all lived.
We sort of, it used to be a brothel.
I didn't want to say that, and it would be true.
But like down the street, we'd just be like, Havelocke is such a sick name for a band. One day we'll have a band called Havelocke.
Yeah, and then it happened.
Yeah.
See, the brothel, that's a great story.
Yeah,
I suppose,
it's where the Yorkshire Ripper got caught.
Yeah, that's true.
Is it?
It was apparently where the Yorkshire Ripper got caught.
I didn't know that either.
In a brothel, yeah.
I'm learning lots today.
There you go. I mean, how did you guys get together? Did you all meet at uni? Is that the story behind it?
No, we were all at the same school.
Me and Hope didn't go to the same school. Me and Owen did. We knew each other in school, and then as we came to uni, my old band were breaking up as their old band was breaking up, and I think I played your old band's last show with you guys, didn't I?
Yeah.
And then it just worked, and in uni it was like, should we just do it?
So we've been playing in bands together for a good 7 or 8 years.
Yeah.
Since we were like
under different aliases.
Teenagers and not very good at playing. Now we're adults and still not very good at playing.
You've had time to grow, though. I mean, that's the thing. I think it adds to an organicness as well, doesn't it? As a band, you kind of, because you've been together as friends and stuff so long, you know each other so well.
Yeah, there's never been like auditions for Havelocke. It was just always
we
knew each other.
We've got a new bassist now, Jacob, and he's also fallen in really.
Yeah, we knew friends before. Yeah, exactly.
It was just a case of do you fancy playing bass?
Yeah, I think it's the best way though. You need to have that rapport with.
Yeah,
it's good to be in a band with friends rather than people.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to force myself to make friends. I'm not very good at that.
I don't think anyone's good at forcing themselves. You reach a certain age where making friends is so hard.
Yeah.
Trust me, at 30 years old, I cannot make friends anymore. That was going to be a question, obviously, the bassist. Is that just a thing that at that point is just falling into place now? Because obviously the promo material is just you three.
Yeah.
Is that just Jacob's going to start kind of slowly coming into that?
Yeah, I mean, he's integrated himself really well already, hasn't he?
So, I don't know what I should say.
Yeah, it's fine.
We filmed the music video at the start of this month. Jacob's in that. And it's the first video that he's actually filmed.
Yeah.
We were blown away with how much effort that he's put in.
He has been really good, but he's not like, we've not like announced him or anything, but that was probably the first time that he's like
in the spotlight.
Yeah. And we sort of almost previewed him a couple of months ago. I think we took a picture of him wearing merch in the corner of our room. We were just like, buy our merch, please.
Yeah.
And now he's in the band. So.
Yeah.
A subtle, slow reveal.
Yeah. But he's not been revealed.
Yeah.
Well, see, 2nd of August the album's out. So just go out and buy that, and then I presume just follow Havelocke on all the social media.
Yeah.
100%. Please.
Yeah. We're always posting stuff on Instagram stories.
Yeah,
we love a good Instagram story.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, actually, Owen tries really weird.
We our practice room is near a world food shop, so we just buy the weirdest things we can find and force to eat it. Yeah. So that's always worth following us for. If you don't follow us for the music, follow us to watch me like cower at disgusting sloppy looking food.
And throw up in a bin.
Yeah.
Are you open to requests as well? Are you offering
definitely.
Instagram requests? DMs are open.
Yeah,
always,
exactly.
Always.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much for your time, and
No, thank you, mate.